Hi, this is Mikko Pohjalekki from Solutive, and today I'm going to show you why it might not be such a great idea to leave your work or primary email address to a LinkedIn post comment section in exchange for some random promised content. What I mean by this is, of course, the recent phenomena on LinkedIn where people say that they're willing to share some random content, for example, this digital marketing plan template in exchange for your email address. As you can see, 11,739 email addresses or comments, so it's bound to contain a lot of email addresses as well. Another example could be this book on startup funding, 2,500 comments already. So it seems to be an effective way of actually getting those email addresses. As you might imagine, this has sparked up a lot of discussion both on LinkedIn and blogs. And there's one example here. This discuss mostly the kind of pros and cons of whether this is a good marketing practice or not. I'm not going to go to that discussion, but instead touch on this point of manual work. So a lot of people seem to think that getting those email addresses out of kind of like here buried deep within the comments, it's going to be a tedious task. It's going to take forever. It's not kind of automatable and all of that stuff. So I'm here to show that that is actually not the case with the modern tools. So what I mean by that is that let's go back to this digital marketing plan. So I've opened a bunch of these comments here by clicking the show previous comments. You could of course easily automate this task with any free tool available on the internet to click these for you, but these are plenty for our purposes. So I'll just hit Ctrl+A to select everything on the page and copy it to Excel. And there we have it. Check how much we have. So it's 8,500 and almost 9,000 rows of text. Let's just next fire up Alteryx. So Alteryx is a leading self-service data analytics tool, but it just so happens that it excels, pun intended, in automating these kinds of tedious manual labor tasks that you might encounter in your day-to-day work. So how this works is that we'll just use these drag and drop tools to first read in our data. So we have the LinkedIn comments in the Excel there from sheet 1. Next we'll essentially tokenize the strings of text. So after this little tool we have our email address in all of the email addresses are on separate rows, and then we're just filtering out everything that isn't an email address. And we can do that by actually saying that if the text contains an @ sign, then we're quite confident that it actually is an email. And then a bit of final cleaning up to remove any trailing periods, just to make the result list actually usable right out the bat. So hit Ctrl+R, run the workflow. And as we can see, this is what went in. So a bunch of text with email addresses within the text, not usable. And the output after these couple of tools, a nice looking list of email addresses. Of course, this is now still within Alteryx, so we need to get the data out. So we'll just drag one more tool to get the data out. In this case, we're going to save it into an Excel file. Of course, we could do the same thing for a CSV, push this to a database or some service and so forth. So there's plenty of options for that. And let's say LinkedIn emails. Run the workflow once more to get the data to the Excel file. And there we go. A nice looking list of 2,513 emails ready to be imported to our email marketing platform of choice, copy-pasted to even Outlook or used in some other way. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the content. If you did, please leave a like or a comment in the comment section or subscribe to our channel to receive more tips and tricks like these in the future. Thanks again. Bye.